Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. Today I'm going to show you how I make my bourbon and cola chicken wings. Yes, that's right, bourbon and cola. Awesome flavour. Let's get on with it. Alright, the first thing we need to do is start making up our marinade. We're going to add in a couple of teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder, and we're going to add in another couple of teaspoons of garlic powder, just like I'm doing there. We're going to put this into a oven-proof dish, and we're going to put in a couple of teaspoons of a smoked paprika. Okay, now I'm also going to add in a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. You can get this just from your supermarket, not hard to find. We'll probably put about 3 teaspoons of that, and it's got all sorts of weird and wonderful ingredients in there. We're going to add in some freshly ground black pepper, around about a teaspoon, maybe 2, depending on how spicy you want it. Just put that straight into that bowl as well. Bit of white pepper, a lot of white pepper goes in, around about 3 teaspoons of that. I'm using some Szechuan pepper, which is an amazing spice. Grind that up in there, and it's going to give it a real unique flavour in the background. So put that in. Some Dijon mustard, we're going to put that in as well. I'm going to put about that much. The jar is empty, so give me a second. New jar. We're going to put in some more Dijon mustard. Right, it's a nice mild mustard, gives it a great flavour. We're going to add in some tomato sauce or tomato ketchup, whatever you want to call it, anywhere between 1/3 to 1/2 of a cup. And I'm also going to add in around about the same of Worcestershire sauce. Am I the only person on YouTube that says that word properly? Worcestershire. Put that straight into that little jug as well. We're going to add in some bourbon. Use the bourbon of your choice. Okay, we're going to add in maybe 1/2 a cup of that, and a little drizzle of soy sauce, around about 1/2 a cup of that as well. Give that a really good mix. Get those flavors all incorporated. Get them to know each other really, really well. And that is basically going to be our marinade. Just really, really simple. Just stuff you can buy off the shelf. Alright, so there's our marinade ready. Now, what are we missing? Missing wings. So we've bought some wings. They're a tri-tip wing, which means it's got the little bit on the end and the full drum and flat of the wing. So we're just going to cut those up. I'm just using my cleaver. You can use a knife, whatever you want, and save those little tips. Right? I'm putting those into a plastic bag so we can freeze those, and we can actually reuse those later. Those little tips make a great chicken stock when you've got enough of them. Okay, so just cut those off like that. Put that into the bag, and as you can see, I've got a freezer bag sitting inside a nice little jug there. Just makes it nice and easy and convenient to be able to manage those wings and handle them. Alright, our wings are all in our marinade. Let's give those a really good stir. And I'm going to let those marinate for around about 24 hours. Every now and then I'm going to come in with a pair of tongs like I'm doing here and give them a bit of a turnaround and make sure we've got that flavour in every single nook and cranny. Okay, next day. Yes, I said 24 hours. Next day, here I've got my slow cooker or crock pot, whatever you want to call it, depending on wherever you are in the world. And we're simply just going to put the wings in like that, and the slow cooker is off at the moment. We're just setting things up. Pour all of that marinade in just like that, and that marinade smell is amazing. Right, I'm going to put a little bit more bourbon in to flush out all the rest of those spices. I'm going to maximize this sauce all the way. We're setting this 1 to 11. Okay, so pour all of that straight over the top, and now all you do is get your favorite cola. You can probably tell by the color of the bottle, you know what cola I'm using. I'll leave that up to you. We want to just cover these wings with the cola. Just make sure we wait for the bubblage to go down. Cover them just like that. And this recipe hasn't been really difficult so far, has it? Put the lid on. I'm going to turn it onto low. I'm going to push it all the way to the end of the bench. and we're going to let that sit for about 4 hours, or until we've got an internal temperature of around about 74 degrees centigrade or Celsius. Right, got the barbecue fired up. We've got a real nice high flame. We're just going to give these a kiss of heat on the barbecue. We've got that marinade that I have reduced down into a real thick syrup. I'm just going to brush that straight on, and just to reduce them, put that into a pan or a pot, put that on your hot plate, and just let it simmer away, and it will reduce down. We end up with this beautiful, thick, sticky, yummy sauce. All the alcohol is burnt out. We've got a little bit of the the bourbon flavour in there. We've got that real sweetness of the cola, so we've got this beautiful sweet and sour thing happening with a little bit of salt, just the right mixture of ingredients all together. So get a little bit of colour on those, a little bit of heat back into those, and before you know it, you're going to be ready to eat these amazing wings. Now, you can eat your wings just like this, or you can serve it up as part of a meal. Make sure you've got a bowl on the side to get rid of the bones. These things are so tender. You just got to suck on them and all the meat comes straight off. Alright, I'm going to plate it up. I'm going to put some wings down just like that. No real rocket science. I've also gone and made some duck fat roasted potatoes, which are just an amazing flavour altogether, and a completely different way of eating the potato. Right, there goes our potatoes, straight in like that. These nice little chunks of duck fat roasted potato that goes straight down like that. Serve it up with a bit of salad. I'm just going to use a bit of store-bought slaw. Couldn't be bothered actually making the slaw, and believe it or not, this was our Christmas dinner. Right, something so simple, so yummy, and a throwback to our childhood. Alright, love to see you try and make this one at home. It is easy, it is simple, a few steps involved, but it's worth every bit of your time. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button, gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. I'm trying to get the name of KB's Kingdom out there. Come on, let's get above 1,000 subs, please. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. But you want to learn how to make something really cool on the barbecue like this, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit the subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Alright, off to eat these beautiful bourbon and cola wings, and I will catch you next time. Bye!